I'm coming on here hopefully to encourage someone. I hope this is helpful to you. But it seems that God wants you to remember your why. Remember your whys. Why did you say yes to God? Why did you start believing in God? And why did you start loving God? Because some people don't never start that a lot of the time. So what is your why? Think back to your why. Because your why will keep you encouraged. Your why will make you reflect. Your why will give you an attitude of gratitude in any season. No matter what you're going through, if you go back to your why, think back to why you start loving God, especially in your trying times. Think back to why. And even if things are going your way, still remember your why. Because never get too big to where you don't feel like you need God anymore. If you're high on the mountain or low on the valley, you need God. No matter what your status is in life, you really do need God. And I pray that we're aware of that. I know some people think they do things in their own strength, but that's not true. God give you the ability to do things. Ask somebody who don't have limbs or they're not able to think. They don't have the ability. So the ability definitely comes from God, right? And so even though things sometimes may not go our way at the moment or certain times in our life, remember your why. God wants you to remember your why. Why did you first get saved? Why did you believe in God in the first place? What was you going through that God helped you with? Something that was so, you needed some help so badly. You told God, God, if you help me out of this, I'll serve you. God, if you help me out of this, I'll love you. God, if you help me out of this, I'll praise you. What was it? Because prayer still changes things. Worshiping God and saying thank you to the Lord, it still changes things. No matter what it looks like, those things are very powerful. Prayer and worship in your word, it is still yet powerful. And I know we're living in a world where it seems like it's not, but that's because so many people are living in the world that does not have the reverence for God. And that's what you're living in, a place where there is not a whole lot of reverence from a lot of people. There's people who just don't believe. There's people who just doing whatever they want to do. And that's where you may think your prayers are not working, because you're only seeing the fruits of their labor and feel like you're not seeing the fruits of your labor, which is your prayer and your quality time with God, and you're speaking the word over your life and yourself and your situations and your family. But the fruit of your labor, it is there. Believe it. Even if it's a tough time, it is there. Because guess what? There's no street called easy. So do yourself a favor and remember your why. Why did you say you love God? Why did you tell God you will serve him? These are the things. And let me say this. Don't ever let the enemy make you think you can go so low that you can't come back to God. Because guess what? As long as there's breath in your body, you have the capacity to want to love God, to serve God. You can turn around at any time. And so God knew everything you was going to do before you do it, before you done it. And so therefore God is still yet there with open arms. But I would say genuinely give God a chance, because guess what? Everything won't be easy, but everything won't be bad. And one thing I know, God is still a miracle worker. Believe it. Believe it. Speak over yourself, encourage yourself, speak over your family, encourage your family, and just know you still got a blessing with your name on it. Though it tarry, don't get weary, wait on it, because God still answers prayers. Be encouraged, be inspired, and remember your why. Be blessed.